how restaurateurs can increase tips and sales. That's what Ordercube customers do.
We are the Book Canteen. The Book Canteen is a combination of bookshop and restaurant. We came to Ordercube because we wanted to digitize some areas of our restaurant business in order to make our work easier and to support us, because we always had the problem in feedback or were often told, hey, we are sometimes overlooked, sometimes it takes too long, and then we were actively looking for something. And I also have to say that I had been thinking about introducing a waiter call system for a long time, but I always didn't have the right system where I thought, okay, this is it. It's not just a little button that you press somehow and then someone comes running, but it's also pleasant at the same time. And I thought it was very, very good with the solution of light and as a decorative element.
Hi, we are the Campus Restaurant. We've been on the market for a year now. That means we opened last year in October. The Ordercube means that our guests simply get more service. In other words, they feel better served because they don't have to wait for service. They can stay in conversation.
The Ordercube has a very attractive design. It also fits in with our equipment, and it offers many interesting functions that can support the staff's work very well, especially when the table is a little further away so that it can easily be moved out of the way.
But the service staff can also see when they walk past and say, okay, I don't need to look at the pad, but I see a different color here. I see the blue that needs to be paid for.
Idle times are extremely reduced, and this will certainly be reflected in sales.
We are Cafe Eins. I'm Dennis, the owner. Since we've been using the Ordercubes, guest satisfaction has increased considerably. Tipping has also increased a lot since then.
Thanks to the Ordercubes, we are simply much more attentive, even more attentive, because we simply get messages when someone comes in because they can press, and then we know, yes, table 30, perfect, I can go out. The routes have changed, the stress has gone down a bit, and people are simply much happier.
The likelihood of the customer getting annoyed because no one from the staff comes is significantly reduced. And so, in addition to good food and a good atmosphere, their overall satisfaction is of course much higher. This of course increases turnover, tip, important in the catering industry, but also the likelihood that the customer will come back because they say that everything is just right. Food, ambience, nice service, and they really care that I leave satisfied.
Guests say it's extraordinary. They haven't seen it before. It's simply awesome. I can simply call the service without having to strain my neck.
I would or have already recommended the Ordercube to others because we got a positive guest feedback very quickly and were able to solve difficult situations relatively easily and really measure an increase in customer satisfaction.